I'm not here to talk about motivation today. I'm only on day 2 of getting up at 6, and I want to talk about what that actually changed. Because it wasn't discipline, it was space, and my whole day responded to it. So a couple of days ago, I kind of realised the idea from my last video that I had about time and splitting my day into 3 mini days. I was kind of saying 4 hours for myself, 4 hours for purpose. And the kind of times I put on was like 6 in the morning, wake up to do it. And what I realised is I've only been getting up early for my own work, and like I'm still doing truck driving at this moment in time, and it's not a job I enjoy. So I was kind of thinking, why am I only getting up for a purpose of a job that I don't even want to do? And then on my days off, I'm not even getting up for myself. So 2 nights ago, I decided, I was like, that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning and starting to focus on myself and try to bring that kind of mini day into purpose, into my daily habits in life. So yeah, yesterday I woke up at 6. I basically got quite a lot done. So when I've been doing one of these videos, it normally takes me like nearly 3 days to like write a script out, edit it, putting videos together, music, and then uploading it and stuff like that. So it normally does take me a bit of time. So yesterday, as I said, like I've just been listening to my intuition and just been like following that intuition to kind of start doing a different video. So that video that was meant to just get posted yesterday, I kind of put a bit of pressure on myself, didn't even realise, because I was just waiting for my intuition. And starting this new chapter, it is about like embodiment, actually going out and doing things, and instead of just being in the house and being my own thoughts and stuff. So yesterday I got up at 6, and then I worked on finishing writing all the stories, and then putting the script together, choosing the script, and then I did my exercises, my cold shower, my gua sha routine, my breakfast, and then I went and recorded the video, and then edited it, music, added clips, and then I posted it up all in time for the 6 o'clock deadline that I gave myself to post. So I kind of proved to myself that getting up early, like getting up at 6, you can actually get a lot more done, a lot more for yourself. It's more purpose-led. So this is day 2 of me getting up at 6 o'clock, and yeah, same again. I've done a couple of shorts and stuff. I had to learn about how to do that. Did my exercises, gua sha routine, breakfast, and then I've came out for a walk down. It's actually quite beautiful, to be honest. The river is quite high and stuff, but yeah, it's just being out in nature is actually a part of how I started to kind of change my life in the first place, by just being out in nature again. Like obviously, if you've kind of followed these videos from the start, you'll see the kind of the journey I've kind of had. The first chapter was about trying to figure out new habits, new daily habits that I could do to kind of start to kind of like myself and love myself again. And then chapter 2 is about memory, trying to remember things, and that actually gave me some like kind of epiphanies of when I was aligned, like obviously the hospitality and stuff. So that was really pivotal. And now that I've kind of completed chapter 2 and kind of understood what I wanted to do, then this chapter is about kind of embodiment, going out and meeting people. As I said, I was kind of lonely and stuff, but just to kind of, yeah, like all these kind of good habits, these kind of ideas that I've kind of circled on, is actually, instead of just thinking about it, to actually put it into my daily practice and rhythm. So this is obviously what I was saying about doing these mini days, just from work, that I was like, right, I was getting up for work but not for something for myself, and now I'm starting to do it and I'm realising it is actually like worth doing, because like the real currency of your life is time. Now if you just waste your time and not doing anything like meaningful or purposeful, it just starts to mean that your life starts becoming meaningless. So it's like that kind of goes into the kind of purpose of life as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like, as in, you kind of need to have a purpose in life, and that purpose should be about filling your day up with things that you want to do, that you kind of starting to like find joy and spending time with family and friends and do experiences that you've never done before. Obviously the last video I was chatting about was like when I was in Australia, I did something new every single day, and when I came home, all my friends were going Monday to Friday, the same jobs, and going to the same pubs at the weekend and stuff. So it's like that was a kind of an eye-opener about how to fill your life with joy and doing something new. And as I said, it felt as if that 1 year was like 7 years. And for the past, I don't know, like say 9 years really, I was just living, existing, not actually doing much of enjoyment. There obviously were really great times I had, and I really still like obviously remember all the good times I did with my wife. We used to do loads of cool things, but it just became less and less the kind of longer it kind of went on. I just lost my way and became really down and depressed, and just kind of watching my life pass me by, watch myself get older and stuff. Now obviously the big realisation was when we kind of separated and stuff, and I realised that I can't just keep waiting on for my life to like do something, to kind of go somewhere. It needs to be me that makes that choice. And then that's what the whole thing about, right, what is my purpose in life, trying to find it. What can I do with my daily habits to kind of have more of a purposeful life. And this is where I started like coming down these forest walks, being in nature again, breathing in the oxygen and just getting outside and not be stuck in the actual indoors and stuff like that. And then adding all these daily habits, and I feel as if doing these daily habits has allowed me to kind of feel as if I'm progressing, and it, yeah, just like kind of gives me these wee kind of techniques and tips to, yeah, like kind of start to enjoy life again. And I've obviously already had images or ideas of the life I would want to live, and it was always having all these daily habits in, and I already knew it, that that's what I wanted to do, but I just never did it. I just held off not doing it. So yeah, I feel as if this is what this whole chapter is about, is just to start living life again, enjoying life, going out and meeting people. So yeah, I've got a wee I want to do a retreat next weekend, so hopefully I'll share that on screen with you guys. So I was watching a documentary recently. It kind of got me a wee bit inspired of what I'm kind of wanting to like kind of say and stuff like that for this video. So there's a wee quote that one of the people said was, Confucius had a great saying that every man has two lives, and the second starts when he realises he only has one. And then it went on also to say that a healthy person has 10,000 things they want, but a sick person only wants one thing. So it's just, you need to start focusing on just one thing that you want at a time, concentrate on that, because what you think, you believe. So if you believe happiness or joy is attainable, then you need to focus on becoming that. So this is why, like, for me, I've been thinking about this week, just getting up at 6, like concentrate on that just now. Bring that into my kind of daily practice and see how that feels. Cause I don't want my life wasting away watching television or consuming fear-based news. I already went down that path before and it didn't feel good. It just got me nowhere in life. I always remember that there's another cool saying that keeps me grounded, that everyone over-exaggerates what they think they can do in 1 year, but underestimates what they can do in 5 years. So that gives me the drive to know that if I can keep doing this for at least 3 years, then I can get somewhere in life. And that's like what I've felt about the YouTube videos, is that people say that it's not like, you're not going to make loads of money, it's harder to do than what you imagine. And so you need to have another reason why you're doing it. And for me, this, like, creating the YouTube video has me got to the kind of feeling that this is what it was like when I was working in hospitality. I got my flow, got my intuition back, and I was starting to feel an alignment. Now, I didn't realise how important living with your intuition is. It's like a massive thing, because I've lived without it for so long now. Just nothing ever like kind of landed good and stuff. And then since I've done these videos, it's, as I said, like once one video's done, I've got the inspiration, the intuition to just write out another one. It's just coming. It's been creative. And after that last chapter 2 finished, my intuition just says, like, just start going out and meeting people again. And so I've just listened to that, but it's a different kind of intuition than when I was doing the memory one, because the memory one was about kind of going through a kind of healing path as well. So it's really strong, and it was just about in my thoughts and creating new kind of what's the next story to kind of bring up, and what's the next kind of memory to kind of go down, so I can try to learn and unpack as many lessons as possible. But it's like got me landed on my feet. And like, there's a thing about, I feel grounded now, and that is because I'm in my intuition. I'm using my intuition, and it's giving me the right push or momentum to move forward. And like, obviously this week I've just about going out and meeting people again, and that's got me grounded. I can feel like Jolly John again, or Wee Righto as my pals call me, and that's exciting again, because I had so much fun back in the day. And obviously it just came out in little glimpses, but I always thought that moving forward I was going to have a new identity, or going to be a different person. And what kind of stopped me kind of in my tracks was, it's not actually me turning into a different person, it's actually me remembering who I actually am. And that was a massive like kind of realization for me. Because yeah, like I kind of feel as if I've been chasing people away that knew Wee Righto and Jolly John, and now I realise I'm like, I don't have to chase them away. I can actually show them that he's back, and got rid of all that kind of negative grey cloud that I had over me for so long. And yeah, like obviously the skills I had working in hospitality, club 18 to 30 repping, as in bringing on loads of people, like even done kissograms, it was like 200 women before and stuff. So like I've done things for crowds as such, so I don't get embarrassed easily. So yeah, But yeah, I think this is the wee video that I was just wanting to say, just to say I'm out and about, actually starting to live life again rather than just being stuck in the house and just being in my own thoughts. And yeah, like watch this space, rewrite back out to play. So I will see you later, guys. I'm going to say Slanjiva. Ciao. Bye bye.